And again, if you are watching this and you are a feminist and you want to say, well, we need to protect women's rights. What rights do women have or don't have right now? What? Because I can name rights that men do not have that women do have. Or I can certainly point out the fact that there are certain procedures and obstacles and hindrances to get to the same rights that women have, that men must get to. The most obvious one, of course, is selective services. And I'll just throw this out there really quickly. Anytime some woman says, oh, well, you know, we got to protect women's rights, or, you know, they're attacking our rights, or we need, you know, I'm a women's rights activist. Great. What rights do women not have? Because I can point out, the right to vote, the right to, the right to drive a car. There are all kinds of things, the student loans that women want to have, like, forgiven as debt forgiveness. Yeah, those things don't happen for humans with a penis, because they have to sign up to have their life taken away from them if we should go to war. We were talking about that. Remember when, what was it? The Ukrainian government wanted fighting age men, 15 to 60. They had to stay in the country and they had to pick up a gun and go after it, right? But suddenly women are just like, oh, out the door, you know. I'm not saying they force women to go away, but it's like that's the cost. You want to talk about a double standard, ladies? How come men can bang a lot of girls, and if I do, I'm a slut? Well, how come I have to go and pick up a gun and get shot at because I have a penis and not a vagina? I would say, if I was going to say that there is a gravity, or there is a degree of double standard intensity or whatever, I would say losing your life as a guy probably trumps the double standard of being a slut if you have more, if you're a promiscuous woman. I don't know, maybe that's how I track things. I'm going to lose my life as a result of a double standard. Okay. There's lots of double standards, ladies. In fact, there's more double standards for men than there are for women. It's just that we only fixate on that one. So anyways, but as far as the idea of rights, there are certain obstacles, or certain things that a man must qualify. Like selective services is the easiest one to point out. When we look at you look at the higher instances of violence, you look at the higher instances of, what is expected of a man. And Matt Walsh, to his credit, I got a little brief clip from Matt Walsh about this whole abortion thing that's coming up. But to his credit, and I knew he was going to say this, and you probably did too. He gets in and he's like, oh, now suddenly all the woke left wants to tell you what a woman is and what a man is. So if you have a uterus, then you can have an abortion or you cannot have an abortion. They're not saying, well, men with uteruses can have abortions too. That doesn't enter the conversation anymore. I had somebody send me they were telling me that the only time that women get to be women is when men want to, or they want to exclude men from sort of, this gender neutrality, or this gender subjectivity, this, the relativity, this gender relativity. The only time that women get to be women is right now. Right when it benefits them, or maybe, when guys come, when the number 463rd ranked swimmer who's male gets to be the number 1 ranked swimmer in female swimming, then maybe maybe you got a case right there. But when it comes to abortion rights, men don't have it. If you have a penis hanging between your legs, you don't get a seat at the table. Their words, not mine. Okay, don't throw rocks at me. Throw rocks at them. They're the ones that were talking about that. So now suddenly, gender is binary, sex is binary. Oh, okay. Because they don't want you to take that away from them. Anytime you might take any kind of attention or any kind of value away, I would say value, but like value away, esteem, like value away from women by pretending to be a woman, then they have a problem with that. Then that's when women will come out and say, well, wait a minute. They don't talk about birthing people anymore. Remember today's Mother's Day. Or is it Birthing Persons Day? Because you could be a woman and still identify as a man, but you have a uterus. Okay, well then do I get to say what? Because I'm a man. If I believe I'm a man, do I not get a seat at the table to talk about my own uterus because I'm actually biologically a woman? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're going there. Everybody's getting it today, my friends. Everyone's getting it today.